Hello, brothers and sisters. It's Deanna from Lightwarriors Rising. Yesterday, we talked about how it was an added 13th leap month in the calendar, in the Torah calendar this year in spring in 2025. And that effectively shifted, as you see here, or it shifted all our months, therefore making, as you see, they're moving forward. I'm going to magnify this a little bit. Moving the months forward all the way to the 7th month, which instead of being in September 23 and 24, as Brother Joshua said, we're now looking at month of October as the beginning of the new year, Rosh Hashanah, in our for the rapture and the tribulation. However, know that we already are in the timeline that things have started moving forward, and I will show you why in a second. I looked at one video today, and I really liked how they were on Devin Newbrander, and I really liked how he was explaining that we indeed, and I truly agree with this, we shouldn't look at the timeline as a Hollywood imminent, 2 hours event. The reason being is that the biblical records show differently. Hold on. We should be looking at the rapture as a process. Even in Elijah's rapture, he was sent from Gilgal to Bethel to Jericho, then to the Jordan when he was actually raptured. In 2 Kings 2:1, it says, "And it came to pass when the Lord would take up Elijah," so he already knew, he already was informed, "I will take you, but you need to do still your walk to get there," that Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal. And let me show you on the map where this is. So he was from Gilgal, right here, from Gilgal to Bethel to back to Jericho. And that was a mountainous terrain, okay? That was in the mountain hills. It was not a 5 minutes rapture process. He went from over these places, from one place to another, talking to other prophets, talking to other people. And therefore, it says right here, from Gilgal to Bethel to Jericho, then to Jordan. And that was still mileage in between, meaning he had to go from one place to another, right? I have a feeling that as the body of Christ and everybody on the planet, we're so used with the Hollywood movies where the dynamic from the beginning till end happens so fast, like 2 hours maximum, and we are trained to believe that when God's wanting to do things, it's like imminent, like in a split of a second. And yes, maybe it is when the exact event happens, but everything still is a process. Because when you see here, Elijah went from Gilgal to Bethel, to right back there to Jericho, then Jordan, and then he was raptured. And he knew all this time he was trying to get rid of Elisha. Said, "No, you stay here. I'll have something to do." And Elijah was so faithful, like how we are the body of Christ, that Elisha, still kept walking. He says, "No, I'm going to come with you. I want to be like you. I want to come with you." This is what we're doing. We're looking at all these dates. We shouldn't really pinpoint just one date and get stuck with that. Think of it as a process, and I'll show you here. We looked at September 23rd, 24th, right? Then we looked at 6th and 7th October. Then we looked at October 16, 17, looking at all these calendars. And now, we're looking at, 30 days delay, 21 delays, 40 days waiting. And it's beautiful because it brings more people to the table. We bring more baby Christians into the conversation, and that is what we want. So I want you to stay encouraged and remember, everything is a process. Nothing is in a split of a second, like in the Hollywood movies. And stay close to God. As you see, I had the words coming that I received from God. Katas, meaning to cut off. We are at the end, and When I asked, well, how much longer, I heard kashesh makar, meaning Hebrew 7187 and Hebrew word 4279, meaning gathering in 2 days of tomorrow, 2 tomorrows. So what I would like to, this video is for encouraging. You can please share or do snapshots. Either way, know that we are at the end, but this is a process end, and let God do his work, okay? We are only seeing in part, we prophesy in part. So don't get hung up on just one day, on one date, and stay close to God. And I love you all. And Deanna from Lightwarriors Rising signing out. Please like and subscribe and share and comment what you're thinking about this. Okay, much love for you all.